Hello friends, let us discuss about classification of electrochemical cells. Now, electrochemical cell means an arrangement where chemical reaction give electrical energy. Now, this electrochemical cell are classified in two categories. One is called primary cell and the other is secondary or storage cell. Now, what is primary cell? The cell which produce electrical energy by means of chemical energy is called primary cell, and in primary cell the cell become exhausted when the chemical reaction over and it cannot be converted into its primary form. That is, the cell is exhausted after the chemical reaction is over. Example, galvanic cell, which can be represented by Zn stroke Zn plus 2. It is actually a Daniell cell, Cu plus 2 stroke Cu. EMF of this cell is 1.1 volt. That is, help of chemical reaction, that is, zinc is oxidized to Zn plus 2 and Cu plus 2 is reduced to Cu, we get an EMF of 1.1 volt. And when the reaction is completed, the cell is useless. But in secondary or storage cell, when the chemical reaction is over, at the means of chemical reaction we get electrical energy, but when the reaction is over and current is passed through the cell, unlike primary cell, it comes back to its original state and again it gives electrical energy by means of chemical energy. That is, the cell can be charged up to its initial position. Very common example of secondary or storage cell is lead accumulator cell. Let us discuss about lead accumulator cell. In lead accumulator cell, at anode, anode is made up of lead and the reaction take place is Pb plus SO4 2 minus, that is, lead reacts with sulfate ion to form lead sulfate, and during this process 2 electron is expelled. So here oxidation takes place. The anode is made up of lead. At cathode, cathode is made up of PbO2 and the reaction takes place is PbO2 plus 4H plus ion plus sulfate radical plus 2 electron, that is reduction takes place, lead sulfate PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Overall reaction is Pb plus PbO2. Actually, we add the reaction at anode and cathode. Pb plus PbO2 plus 2H2SO4. There are 2 sulfate radicals and 4 H plus ions. So we write 2H2SO4 gives 2 PbSO4 and 2 molecules of water. This is for discharging, that is chemical reaction take place which gives electrical energy. And when the cell is exhausted, electricity is passed and opposite reaction take place at anode and cathode. Actually, in lead accumulator cell, in a glass container, anode and cathode are dipped and it contains 30% sulfuric acid solution. At anode and cathode, the following reaction takes place. We have discussed it. Now we consider the charging of the cell, that is when the cell is exhausted, how it comes back to its original state. Charging. Charging of cell. Just reverse reaction take place during charging of cell. At cathode, opposite reaction take place, that is PbSO4 reacts with water to form PbO2 plus 4H plus SO4 2 minus plus 2 electron. Just opposite reaction. At anode, PbSO4 plus 2E gives Pb plus SO4 2 minus, and the overall reaction is just the reverse of the discharging reaction, that is 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O gives Pb plus PbO2 plus 2H2SO4. In this way, the cell is charged and it can be reused. This lead accumulator cell is used in car battery. That's all. Thank you. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.